John Schroeder, born in Rome, Georgia in 1953, and grew up here, lived here most all my life, and got into the food business in around 78, and then opened my own business with my brother in 1981, and been here at 406 Broad Street ever since, and been a good time and a good ride, and still going forward.
You guys have kind of become the face of eatery in Rome and Broad Street. Tell me about how that developed and just how proud that makes you.
Well, a lot of things happened, at the same time. But when I opened up, it was the same time that Rome became a Main Street city and formed the Downtown Development Authority. So when I opened up, Broad Street was in a pretty depressed period, and it's just right then, I was just the right place at the right time. Started Streetscape around 85, and now, when I opened, there were 6 restaurants, including this one. Now it's hovering at 20, and looks like, it could go up past 23, 24, something like that. And the traffic downtown is amazing. Downtown is a regional draw. We have great events, great planning. The city and the county are working together, and the Downtown Development Authority is just doing a great job keeping things in order, and a lot of pistons are firing and keeping us moving forward, and I see it progressing. It's really good.
Over 3 decades, what's been the toughest challenge? You see restaurants coming up, but you guys have maintained.
Just keeping it going, and keeping employees energized and moving forward, and just learning how to do it right. I think we got it.
How did some of the names for some of your foods come along?
I'm a punster at heart, and I think the crummy pita was probably the first one, and that was, here you've got a sandwich that's competing against the Big Mac that has all this meat, and I've got a sandwich that has no meat at all, and I think it's 10 times a 10 times better sandwich than a Big Mac. And that Salvador Deli is just, you get an inspiration, and there it is. And the crummy pita obviously has the jalapeno and the tortilla chips in it. Roast beef relief, my friend Shannon that owned the Shannon's, he walked up with that name right at the very beginning, and he gave that one to me. And Peter Tosh, the reggae musician, had passed away, and I thought, well, gosh, I need to do something for him. And then there's a Hoagie Carmichael, it's just, just being creative, I guess, whatever.
What's something about you folks may not know?
Green's my favorite color.
What do you do when you're not working?
I go home and cook. I do. I play music, and I've got a nice music room at the house, and I'm a drummer, harmonica player, acoustic guitar player. I've got a piano. I've got some recorders, Native American flutes. We've got an event here tomorrow night, fundraiser for the Coosa River Basin Initiative, in conjunction with Sweetwater, and I'll play those flutes tomorrow night just to kind of to kick off the music part of it. Which Coosa River is it's an American Indian name, Cherokee name, I guess. And anyway, music, food. Look after my wife. Make sure Mama's happy, everybody's happy. You know how that goes. So.
And finally, everybody in Northwest Georgia loves Schroders. What is it about Rome and Coosa Valley that kept you here, that kept your business here, that kept your family here?
Well, I mean, this is where I grew up, and it's a nice town, and I've just, I lived in Atlanta for a year, and, realized, well, Rome's fine, Atlanta's fine, but family's where I came back to, and, I did get some experience eating out at some of the the great, restaurants in Atlanta, sandwich shops, pizzeria. That's back when the Mellow Mushroom was brand new. They were a couple of years old, and that was a pretty big influence. That was a great product. It's not just me. Everybody at downtown really is putting on a good show, and that's one of the reasons that it's packed. Every Saturday. The holiday seasons, people come back from school. They want to come here. They go to wherever. Downtown it's just clicking.